Hey guys, so today we're going to see the 179th problem in LeetCode as the largest number problem. It's a medium problem. Given a list of non-negative integers, arrange them such that they form the largest number. Okay, so given an example like 10, 2, the output is 210. This is because if you see 10, 2, there are two ways you can rearrange these two numbers. Like one is 10, 2 and 210. Out of this, 210 is the greatest number and that is what it is returned. Right, and let's take another example, 330, 34, 5 and 9. Out of this, if you see 9 and 5 obviously will come in first, and then out of 34 and 30, 34 will come first, and then 30, and then you can actually have 3. But if you see the output is 330, right? This is because when you observe 30 comma 3, right? So if you consider two numbers 3 comma 30, there are two ways where you can arrange this 330 and then 33, right? So if you see although 30 is greater than 3, putting it at the first and adding 3 at the end actually is not resulting in the largest number. So this gives us the idea, like we should probably concatenate the two numbers and basically compare which number is greater and accordingly have that number first in the lexicographical order. Okay, so this means when you consider an output like this, obviously 9 and 5 will come greater, right? Will be greater on all the elements. So out of this, if you go 34 and 30, if you see, right, 34 and 30, and then 30 and 34, you see that 34, 30 is the greatest, so 34, 30 will come. But then out of 30, 30 and 3, 30 and 3, 33 and 330, which means 3 should come first. So 3 and 30. Okay, so that is the logic behind our solution. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have a custom comparator which will take in two strings and basically check with the comparison, okay, concatenation comparison. So out of 9 and 5, 9 5 and 5 9, which is greater? So 9 5 is greater, so it is going to return 9 first. Okay, so so similarly 34 and 3, out of 34 3, 34 3, or 3 34 is greater, so 34 3 is greater, so 34 will be returned, and so on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll sort this nums on the basis of the new custom comparator, which will basically do a concatenation based comparison of strings, so that the largest string in concatenation will come first. Okay, once you get this form where every number is a string, then you can basically concatenate all the elements in the in this particular array and just say 35, 34, 3, 30 and return it as our answer. Okay, because the function returns a string. Okay, so I hope the approach is clear. So let's quickly program. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to convert every number and nums array into a string array. So I'm just going to have a string array. I'm going to call it str array equals new string and nums dot length. Okay, and then for index equal to 0, index is less than nums dot length, and then index plus plus. So what I'm going to do is str array of index. This is nothing but string that value of nums of index, just converting into a string. Now we have to apply the sort operator, like we have to sort them based on their concatenation. So for that we need to have a comparator, custom comparator. So what I'm going to have is I'm going to have a comparator class. So I'm going to say concatenation comparator. This is just going to take a string. So at override, we have this compare function to be overridden. So let's say string first and let's say string second. And what we're going to do is string concatenation 1 equals first plus second, and string concatenation 2 will be second plus first. And remember, we are sorting them in descending order, right? So return. I'm just going to use the inbuilt function compare2 for strings. So I'm just going to say concatenation 2 dot compare 2 of concatenation 1. Okay. So now we've got a custom comparator. We can directly go ahead and say arrays.sort. String array is what we're going to sort, and we're going to use new concatenation comparator. Okay, now that we've sorted, we need to make sure like we take care of one particular corner case. Like if we have got 0, 0, right? You can just arrange it like 0, 0, which is same as the second 0, 0. Right? So what you're going to do is, if the first array element string array of 0, if this equals, and it'll return just 0. You not process it further. Otherwise, what we will do is we'll just declare string result, and then basically concatenate each string in the string array. See, everything in the string array is a string. So basically we've got 9, 5, 34, 3, 30 as strings in this array. We have to just concatenate each string so that we get the total string. And then you can return result. Oh, concatenation comparator. I'm sorry, guys. Implements comparator. Yeah, it's accepted. Let's go ahead and submit it. Yeah, it is a successful submission. So as you can see, what is the complexity of this? We're using an arrays.sort, right? And apart from that, it is just a simple of one solution. So since we're using sort, it is going to be off and login. Okay. I hope you like this. So bye.